All right, you could probably tell what's going on this week from the title, but I will explain it when I get to the casino. All right, at the casino. So, a week of profits and losses. Today's day one. It is a Monday, so gonna end on a Sunday, Monday to Sunday. Actually wanted the final days to be Friday, Saturday. Had a different plan for what a video was gonna be yesterday, and it just didn't happen. But starting today on a Monday, you know, a lot of people ask for more results. I don't think they're really articulating what they're looking for. End of 2022, I played 250 hours in 25 days. When it was all over, I gave one video with all the results. And I think that's like more results than some other channels give all year. 250 hours is a lot of results. I don't think people really want more hours when they say more results. I think they want more instances of me telling results. I think people would prefer like if 5 times I gave results, each for like a 6-hour session, rather than like last year when I was in California and I was there 45 days and I made one video with hundreds of hours of results. I think they would prefer like 30 hours of results broken up 5 different times, like 5 different videos of me saying it. So no one really articulates it that way, but I keep putting up more results than anybody and people keep asking for more results, claiming that I give none. So gonna try this, see if it works, see if it's popular. Also, don't know if I'm gonna come out for like a mid-session report. Definitely at the end, might come out in the middle. Don't know that yet. Definitely no hand histories. Would probably try to keep track of like, I don't know, the biggest all-in I play, the biggest hand I play, something like that. So have something to tell you besides just a number. And feel most people will care more about the dollars. We'll tell you the hours, of course. And that's it. Today is Monday. Pretty sure September 24th. If it's not the 24th, I'm like only off by a day. So that's it. I'm gonna go in and play. All right, what went on in there? Played very close to 8 hours, but not quite. When I got there, one table was going. Had to wait a little bit, got a seat. We got up to 3 going at one point. That was the most we had all night. And yeah, hands, what happened? Okay, I'll get to the things I was involved in. First, we had a $700 pot won by 9 high, classic Council Bluffs. One guy just went crazy with a gut shot. He had 9-5. There was a 7 and a 6 on board, so he had a gutter. And a guy with 8-5, the open ender, wasn't folding. 225 each went in on the turn. They got all in on the river, and no one hit anything. So 9 high took it down. Before I transferred tables, on the first table, there were back-to-back hands that were 3-way all-ins pre-flop. The same guy, seat 4, both hands had aces. Both times they held. He went from like 125 bucks to 1,000 in 2 hands. Classic Council Bluffs. What else? We had a hand that was $45 to go, 5 ways pre, then 3 people put in 100 on the flop, then one guy was all in on the turn, then a different guy was all in on the river. 3 people got to showdown. A pair won that one. So yeah, not a huge number of tables, not a ton of traffic, but usually small number of, in a lot of instances, you either find a small number of great games or a large number of like not that great games. So we had a small number of great games going on. Things didn't go great. I did stack a guy. He didn't have a full buy-in, half, 2/3 of a buy-in. That was good. I did have a stretch in like an hour. I had 5 overpairs and all of them got cracked. That was pretty brutal. I did have a double barrel bluff that got through. I was hoping it would get through with one. Sometimes you hope for a call and then you want the guy to fold on the next street. You make more money that way. I was hoping the first barrel worked, but I was willing to go 2 and it worked. Flopped absolutely nothing. We were very multi-way, but everyone checked. And I turned 2 draws. I bet one guy called, didn't hit, and you know what, the river card was pretty good though. It didn't give, I had a straight on a flush draw. I didn't even hit a pair, but my straight draw didn't come in, but 4 to a straight did hit the board. It didn't make tons of sense for him to have it. I didn't think I was really repping that card that would give me the straight that well, but he wasn't really thinking that way, so just had to put out a bet. and it was just like an extra thing that he was worried about, and he thought for like 10 seconds and he folded, so that was a nice pot to pick up. And towards the end of the night, I hit a 2 pair. I was very confident I was ahead, but it was a pretty scary board for my opponent. I couldn't get him to call like huge amounts. I had 2 pair, but there was 3 to a straight and 3 to a flush on board. So I very much like my sizing. Felt like I got the most I could get. Didn't go crazy just pounding it, even though I was confident I was ahead, and I was. We got to showdown, but felt like I got the most I could get off him. So started out like plus 100. At one point, after all those overpairs got cracked, I was like down 220 at one point. So like a downswing of like losing a buy-in in like a fairly short time. And then I fought my way back to, let's make some room, need a lot of room, plus $8 on the day. Thrilled with that after being down 220 and all those hands going awry in the middle of the session, but got a lot of hours in, played well, and nice to get a chunk of hours in, because Friday, Nebraska played a rare Friday game. The room emptied. Like, it was similar to May 2015 in Vegas when I was playing in Bellagio and the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was about to happen, and the casino just turned into a ghost town. Everyone went to watch it somewhere, live on a TV somewhere. Like, the room emptied. I was here, I played for like an hour, and then everyone left to watch the Nebraska game, went home, started editing some stuff. Felt like I planned on coming back after the game was over. Then it was 11, the game finally ended, went into overtime, and I was just like in the middle of editing some stuff, and I was pretty tired at that point. I had been up for a while and just barely played. And then a couple things came up the last 2 days over the weekend also. Didn't play a ton the last 3 days, so it was nice to get 8 hours in today. So yeah, day 1 of 7, profit loss, starting out with a win, plus $8. And remember, rice is a spoon food.